Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If. Matchup features the Seattle Pilots versus the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. On the mound for the Pilots today is Gene Brabender. Pitching for the Yankees today is Fred Talbot, whose record is 8-16 with a 4.30 ERA. Okay, we won yesterday's ball game 6-3. We were kind of hanging on for life toward the end of that ball game, but most importantly, we got the win. And then we went and checked the standings, and look at this. We are now one game back of Oakland with 23 games to go. So there's still a long way to go here, but with a victory today, we could perhaps draw even with the A's, and that would be nothing short of a miracle. I don't know how we're doing it. I kind of, pardon me, I tend to think that, the A's are kind of choking here. They've had that big injury. Odom, if we'll take a look at their pitching staff here, they had that injury to Blue Moon Odom, who was a 12-9 pitcher with ERA, and since that injury, they have been very beatable. Even Catfish Hunter has shown some struggles. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this team, and I don't really care. Like, as long as we're able to catch them and at least make it interesting down the stretch for the next. That's all I want. I'm excited for that. And the best news is we have Gene Brabender on the mound, who has thrown 23 consecutive innings without giving up an earned run. So that's pretty amazing in and of itself. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. A lot riding on today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We have a day off tomorrow. It's our first day off in 44 games. So everybody can play today. I am glad that all of our bullpen is available if we need it. I tend to think that the way Brabender has been pitching, he's due to get blued up. And this might be that game. I don't know. The current Yankee lineup is batting .214 against him. So that is advantage Brabender. Here's our lineup today versus Fred Talbot, a struggling starter for the Yankees. We're going to give Lou the day off. Patek, AGEE, and Lou are all listed as tired. And I know that I said, everybody's got to play in this game today, but I think Mike HEGAN is the better player. He has a higher rating. He's better defensively in left field. And he scored the most runs versus right-handers this year. So that means he's getting on base. He's got that .369 on base percentage. So we're giving a rest to Piniella, but we're also playing the odds a little bit here. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff, playing shortstop is Freddie Patek. Batting second in left field is Mike HEGAN. Batting third in right field is Joe PEPITONE. Batting cleanup, playing first base, Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in center field is Tommie AGEE. Batting sixth at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting seventh at second base is Van Kelly. Batting eighth and catching is Jerry McNERTNEY. And batting ninth is the pitcher Gene Brabender. Let's take a look here at Freddie Talbot. He's 28 years old, making his 27th start. 8-16 with a 4.30 ERA. Opponents are batting .264 against him. He doesn't strike out very many. 103 strikeouts in 173 innings pitched. He does have 4 complete games. That's more than any player on the Pilots. His fastball tops out at 90 miles an hour. His ground ball percentage is 41.2. He's got two solid pitches. One is the fastball, that's his best pitch, and a screwball, that is league average. Overall, he's only rated a 74. And as I mentioned, the 28-year-old righty is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. Has he faced us this year? Not anytime recently, anyway. So I don't know what to expect from him today. Let's take a look at the defense. And is it the same? It is the same lineup as yesterday. So the defense still very strong, with the left side of the infield just absolutely tough to get a ground ball by. All right, Freddie Patek leading off against Fred Talbot. Got the powder blues on today. Patek popping it up towards second base, where Horace Clarke makes the catch. One down, Mike HEGAN up. HEGAN, hopefully I made the right call today. Whoa, he's got a sidearm. What is that, a screwball? He has a sidearm fastball, and HEGAN smoked it into right center field for a double, his 14th double on the year. Good job by him. We've got a runner on second now for Joe PEPITONE. PEPITONE batting .265 versus righties. A tapper back to Talbot. HEGAN advances to third. So we have a go-ahead run 90 feet away for Deron Johnson. Johnson, I think he's been quietly good. We don't talk about him enough. Batting .284 with 13 home runs. He got off to such a shady start for us as he strikes out on that screwball in the corner. And he's actually been very valuable to our team. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Let's take a look here at the Yankees lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing shortstop is Frank Baker. Batting second in right field is Bobby MURCER. Batting third and catching is Thurman MUNSON. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Tony SOLAITA. Batting fifth in center field is Jim LYTTLE. Batting sixth at third base is Bob Bailey. Batting seventh is Roy Clark in left. Batting eighth at second base is Horace Clarke. And batting ninth is Talbot, the pitcher. Okay, let's take a look here at Gene Brabender. He's been so good. Where would we be if we had him for the whole season? That injury may have been the difference between having that one game deficit right now. He's making his 23rd start, 12-3 with a .271 ERA. 115 strikeouts in 156 innings pitched. Does walk a lot. Opponents are batting 187 against him. 3 complete games, all of them were shutouts. Doesn't have much of a fastball. He is a ground ball pitcher almost 50% of the time. The slider is his best pitch. It's rated a 90, and a sinker an 82. He does have a two-seam fastball that he'll work in occasionally. Overall, he is rated an 82. The 28-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible at the end of the year, and we will definitely pay him the big bucks. Look at his log. Don't stare at it, though. But look at this. He hasn't given up a run, like I said, in the last 23 2/3 innings. He did give up a run, not an earned run. He's won 3 in a row, 5 out of 6. He's got that shutout in there. He's got 3 shutouts in, the last 10 starts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He has 3 shutouts in his last 11 starts. His ERA, it was 286 to 271. So I guess he's gotten rocked in there a couple times too. Yeah, he had the shutout, and then he gave up the 7 runs. So I guess it all kind of balanced out in the big picture. I guess you would say, though, he is due to get crushed. And this would be a bad time for that to happen. We did upgrade our defense with Kelly at second base instead of Sutherland. Of course, Johnson at first and McNERTNEY behind the plate, both below league average, but both putting up good defensive seasons. Mike HEGAN out in left. Okay, Frank Baker leading off for the Yankees. Baker batting 134 with no home runs, popping it up to Kelly. One down. Here is Bobby MURCER. MURCER 1 for 3 in his career versus Brabender. Brabender strikes him out. So will this be the walk, the old strikeout walk combo? 2-2 count to Munson, and he strikes out on the slider. A 1-2-3 inning. Brabender striking out 2 batters and looking good so far. We go to the top of the second. We've got Tommie AGEE leading off. AGEE, as I mentioned, listed as tired. He strikes out on that screwball. 2 Ks for Talbot. 1 out for Rich Rollins. Rollins strikes out. Back-to-back Ks as Kelly steps in. Kelly gets a spot start today, mostly for defensive reasons. Plus, he's got a left-handed bat. And he comes through with a hit to left field. So both of our left-handed bats have hits today. Oh, I guess PEPITONE does it. Do we want to go for 2? No, we do not. We will, however, let Jerry McNERTNEY take a cut. Oh, wow. Talbot strikes out the side, catching McNERTNEY with that inside screwball. We go to the bottom of the second. Tony SOLAITA leading off against Brabender. SOLAITA, ground ball to second, and there's 1 out. Next up is Jim LYTTLE. Ground ball to Rollins, and an error. I felt it in my chest. I knew that was going to happen as soon as it went to Rollins. Okay, we've got Bailey up. This is a double play situation. We saw Brabender. Ground ball percentage is 50%. Let's see if we can get a ground ball here. Oh, fly ball to left. That is catchable for HEGAN. 2 down for Roy White. He's a switch hitter. We have him batting left-handed then. And a wild pitch. So a base hit will score the run, and I think that's what's coming up right now. Nope, it's a pop-up. This game is becoming a little bit more unpredictable the further the season goes on. Like, I used to be able to call my shot pretty easily, and now I feel like now that the game is got to the final month of the season, it's sort of just playing itself out randomly as it always should be. Nonetheless, we go to the top of the third with Gene Brabender leading off. Brabender gets a piece. Will that fall in for a hit? No, it'll be caught by Bobby MURCER for out number 1. Back to the top of the lineup with Patek. Patek strikes out. That's 5 Ks for Talbot. For a guy that's 8-16 with a 4.30 ERA, he's looking pretty damn good right now. And HEGAN grounds out. So not a lot going on. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Horace CLARKE leading off. He's a 191 hitter versus righties. Sharply hit ground ball to short. Patek makes the play. Fred Talbot up next. We're going to pull Rollins in. Ground ball in the hole for a base hit. What a bunch of crap. Talbot, he is batting 176 now. This doesn't feel good. I don't know what's going to happen here, but we're going to play straight away and hope for a double play. Baker doesn't have great speed. Of course, the pitcher's on first. Fly ball. So, yeah, we lose the no-hitter on a base hit by the pitcher. About as stupid as it can get, I suppose. And another hit, this time by MURCER. Talbot goes to third. What's it going to be, a balk, a wild pitch, or a pass ball? A base hit. So it's 1-0. All because of the damn pitcher getting a base hit. What a bunch of crap. So is this where Brabender gets cut? We're going to need a cut man, Rocky. And he strikes him out on a pitch right down the middle. So it's 1-0, all because the damn pitcher gets a base hit. I mean, how are we not getting over on Fred Talbot? Is it because he's throwing sidearm? He's got an 85 endurance. The guy can go 120 pitches. Bottom of the fourth. And there's a home run. And then hit batter. So yeah, this is it for Brabender. Yep, that's it. So we're taking him out. Bailey will score for in the triple. I mean, it was bound to happen. So this game is done. That's a shame. I was really hoping that we could pull it together here. But it's not the case. We got to pull the infield in. The pitcher, Locke walks a batter. He never walks anybody, let alone a... well, I guess he was a switch hitter there. Let's see what the pitcher does now. Probably gets a home run. There's one out. Infield in again for Frank Baker. Striking him out, and we'll play straight away for Bobby Mercer. So the home run by Jim Lyttle. And that's pretty much it for this game. If we haven't broke through on Talbot yet, this game is just not happening. I think the error by Rollins, I think that was the actual indicator. I know that the the hit by the pitcher getting a hit was a definite sign, but I'm pretty sure it was that error. So we're just pushing buttons now. Now left-handers are getting hits off Locke. That makes no sense at all. Will Munson tag? Of course he does. We'll bring in the Cupid doll. What does it matter here? Bailey flies out. Yeah, they don't get a hit for, 2 2/3 innings, and now they've got 8 in 2 1/3. Taking out Brubaker. Steve Whitaker, second appearance since the call-ups, gets a hit. He's on first. It's unbelievable how Talbot is absolutely tearing us a new one here. He had all those strikeouts in the first 3 innings. He hasn't thrown a strikeout since then. This game makes no sense at all. So I saw some of the specs on the new Baseball Mogul 2023. Apparently the only new thing is that now you can play your own you can create your own league with different teams from all over history, put them together in like a little round robin tournament or some shit. I don't know. I mean, that does not appeal to me. It's not for me. I don't know if it's for you. Great. Congratulations, but I not even to mention that the gameplay has improved. So I'm assuming it's the same old crap. There's the second error by Rollins. I don't think we've taken Rollins out once since he came off the IL. So maybe he's getting tired out there in the field. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We're just pushing buttons. This game was over in the first inning when we didn't score that run on third. Are you kidding me? Tony SOLAITA just hit a home run, 478 feet, lefty on lefty. This game sucks so bad. It has no idea what it's doing. How can anybody invest any money in the 2023 version when this version is so terrible? Got 3 errors today. To the 8th. Oh, they're going to give us a run. That's the one thing this game has been consistent with, is finding ways to give a junk run or two. Yep. It's so stupid. I mean, I don't understand. Yep. Bases loaded for HEGAN. And he hit a grand slam to center field. Well, I guess putting him in the ballgame today was a good move. Grand slam for HEGAN. That is his 10th. That's where the game will end. Yeah. Look at that. There's one. Oh, an error. Oh, no. Oh, my. Like, I've used no strategy in this comeback. I'm just pushing buttons, as I've said 100 times. Oh, you fuck. I hit to the right side, and what does he do? He pulls it to the left side. So, yeah, that run will not score now. That's obviously what's going to happen there. He pops it up, and the next guy will strike out. So, yeah, we're going to lose 5-4. That's too bad. The one time I tried to put the strategy in there. Oh, no, will PEPITONE score? Oh, it does score on the base hit by Rollins. Oh, my God. 5-5. They're not taking him out of the ball game. Unbelievable. Whoa, Kelly down the right field line. Rollins scores from first. Oh my God, we have the lead. Holy cow. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a comeback. The Never Say Die Pilots. They tried to keep that plane in the air. We've batted around. They still have not taken Talbot out. The crowd is booing. He's tired. I mean, the Yankees season is on the line, too. Here's Bosch. He's 1 for 1 today. And he hits a ground ball to second. Oh, that was a costly error. Who was that on the second? Was that on Horace CLARKE? Oh, my gosh. All right. So we will move Bosch to center. Tommie AGEE will go over to right. HEGAN will go to first. What am I doing? What's wrong here? Something's wrong. No, what is it? I'm so confused. Rollins is third. Patek. Oh, we need a. Okay, we need a left fielder. I'm sorry. Okay, well, we can't bring in Lou because he's tired. We got to give him the day off. So I guess we're bringing Wayne Comer. He's pretty good defensively. Got good range, a good arm. We'll put him in left field. All right. There we go. And we need a pitcher. And, wow, we got 2 lefties coming up this inning. Skip Lockwood gets everybody out, right? Splits. Yeah, 217 from both sides. That is effective. Good call by Don T, telling me to move him to setup role. Oops. Joe Pepitone on the mound. That would be bad. Does it give Joe Pepitone a pitching appearance because I did that, I wonder? I hope not. All right, so bottom of the 8th inning, we're up a run. We have our best defense in the field, and Bobby Mercer at the plate. Let's see what happens. 1-0 count. A fly ball to right. AGEE making the catch. 1 down. Here is Thurman, Munson. And then we got a couple lefties coming up. Oh, he gets him on that slow curve. It's like molasses hanging in the air. 2 down. Tony SOLAITA, one of 2 players. It went to dead center field in Yankee Stadium, old Yankee Stadium. Oh my gosh, we go to the 9th inning. Good job by Skippy. We could count on him. They're going to bring in a new pitcher. We saw him yesterday. It's Jack Aker, apparently not Acker. And he was a pilot this year. Pitched for us. He was terrible. We traded him over there. And he's doing well. Freddie Patek leading off. I can't believe we're up a run despite having 3 errors. Patek tapping it back to Aker for out number 1. Here's the hero of the day, Mike HEGAN. I have no idea if we've had any other grand slams this year. I can't remember, but that one was a big one. Okay, we're going to let Bill Robinson pinch hit here. Robinson batting .250 versus right-handers. And a ground ball to second. We are going to the bottom of the 9th. Perhaps the biggest inning of the year, as we could be tied for first place if Mike Marshall, our closer, can close out this ball game. He's got LYTTLE, Bailey, and White due up. Here we go. Jim LYTTLE. 1-0 count. He hung it up there. He pounds it for out number 1. That's going to bring up Bob Bailey. What about Bob? He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And he strikes out here. We are 1 out away from stealing a victory. And it's Roy White, switch hitter. He's going to bat left-handed. I mean, it never is easy, right? 2-2 count. And a base hit, of course. There's just no way the game would ever allow us to do that. We have got to guard the lines with Horace Clarke up. Clarke is a 189 hitter. We cannot let him score from first. First pitch swinging. Oh, he gets caught stealing second base. They give us the ball game. Great job by McNERTNEY, the only defensive replacement we left in there. And the Pilots win 6-5. Handshakes, butt slaps. New York pizza. Let's see if we are now in first place. We have to look at the standings. No! Oakland won. They break their losing streak. We're 1 game back. Oh my gosh, though. Still pretty good. We're keeping pace. Minnesota is right behind us, too, somehow. Making it interesting. New York has fallen from 2nd to 3rd as Cleveland's inching up. They're 3.5 back. Look at the National League. San Diego sitting at 40. Half-game lead over Houston for the Dodgers. Wait. Yeah, the Dodgers just surged past Houston. They've won 8 in a row. Good job there. And St. Louis 2.5 back of the Mets. Okay. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. HEGAN's Grand Slam leads the Pilots to a 6-5 win. Wow. Great job. He's going to be the player of the game today. We'll take it. Nothing else to see. Transactions. Oh, man, there's some stuff going down here. Reggie Smith gets a 4-year contract from the last place Red Sox. I guess he deserved it. Look at that. 20 home runs. A career high. Cut back on the stolen bases this year, though. So he's going to be with the Red Sox for an additional 3 years. We have to fix that in the system. Jim Palmer, the Orioles is out. They lose a starter. That hurts. So he's practically done for the season. Could that open a door for Cleveland? We'll find out. And Jim Bouton, who we traded to Montreal, and is the number 5 starter over there, and he's done okay for himself, is done until next year. So, okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, we had opening day yesterday for the 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to put the game right about here, and you can check it out with your own eyeballs. Player of the game, yeah, Mike HEGAN. He also had a double. He had 6 total bases. He had the grand slam. We had a lot of trouble defensively on the left side of the infield. Rollins did have 2 hits despite the 2 errors. Van Kelly had 2 hits. McNERTNEY's always coming through in the clutch. And everybody else sucked an egg. Denny Riddleberger. How do you like your burgers? Riddled with mad cow disease. But he also got the win. He's 2-2. 3 strikeouts. Wow. And Mike Marshall gets his baseball leading 33rd save. Fred Talbot hung in there a little too long, taking his 17th loss of the season. So that's going to do it. We're going to come back tonight with Game 2 of the Detroit Tigers season replay. Until then, everyone, have a great day.